Hall of Famer was gonna get the Big G, the G, Big Show, PG Paul White, PW Paul White showed up at AEW Dynamite, and he promised a Hall of Famer at AEW Revolution, AEW 2021. It was hyping up as a future Hall of Famer. So I was wondering, it has to be really big, extremely big. So I was thinking like Hogan, which would be controversial. Trump, because Chris Jericho would be very controversial. Okada. Maybe the Forbidden Doors open and they got someone from WWE. A lot of these are possible too. I wouldn't do it if I were Tony Khan, but Tony Khan brought Kenta to AEW, so don't. It's like 80% or whatever. Hey, what's up? So I was thinking, in case you didn't know, I was thinking maybe Hogan or someone big, like a politician like Trump or someone, because like he's a WWE Hall of Famer, the AEW Revolution. Because they hyped it out like something crazy. I was thinking Okada, because it can't be like, I was thinking like ELP, and I think ELP isn't, he's not a Hall of Famer yet. I would be very disappointed if it was ELP. Let me see. Hold on, I get my dad's phone so I can tell you who the predictions are after I figure out what the matches are. One match for sure, though, I predict that Jon Moxley will lose again, maybe against the Hall of Famer, maybe by Elite Screwjob. I think it's too early for Omega to lose the belt. I felt like he hasn't done enough defenses. They have to protect Moxley too, because they have to keep the win-loss record going. But they have to keep the Elite strong, and they're the box office draw now. Okay, thanks. Sting versus Darby Allin, and Darby Allin versus Team Taz. I definitely think Sting, albeit Team Taz needs a win. They haven't had a win in a long time. Also, if Team Taz won, like Darby Allin would get predicted. But I don't know. I think Sting has to win. He can't. Imagine him debuting and he starts 0-1. I mean, it's such Ricky Starks or Brian Cage. They have wins, but not big wins. But Sting's never wrestled, I guess, so he has to get the win. You have the next match? I'm thinking Anarchy, Ryu Mizunami's gonna win. Because, like, she just had the belt for a long time. And Mizunami's in the U.S. And yeah, why not, you know? More in that's a match too. I thought Riho was gonna win the tournament and then join the Elite. So to show you what I know. That's a really tough one. I'd flip a coin. I want Riho to win in case she does join the Elite. But I don't know. It's the women's division. Let's see. Who would face Ryu Mizunami? I guess Riho would face Ryu Mizunami. So I guess Riho should win. That's how I would do that. Britt Baker's improved on the mic a lot. I don't know. She's always had that personality, but they've really fleshed it out. And I think that, I don't know. I still think Riho, I still don't think they want to draw like talent that does well internationally. Britt Baker, I felt like the Chris Jericho of the women's division, but still, I still think, yeah, okay. The face of the Revolution ladder match. Oh, who's the mystery person, I wonder? Shoot. It'd be pretty interesting if it was Will Ospreay. If it was ELP, it'd be pretty cool. I think ELP would be pretty interesting. That they could do ELP for. And they could do multiple. If it was ELP, El Phantasmo, I would pick him to win. I don't know if they can use Kenta again. Like, Kenta was in Japan. I don't know if he's quarantining or not, but he was in Japan for a recent interview, so I don't know what's going on with that. I don't see the Young Bucks losing the belt to Chris Jericho and MJF. I expect MJF to turn on Chris Jericho, if anything. Oh, good. I don't think Penta El Zero has ever had a match against Darby Allin, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I said so before. I think Ryo Mizunami is going to win. Hikaru Shida has held the belt too long, and Ryo Mizunami is actually in the U.S. and she was there recently, so she has to win since she's in the U.S. and they've been hyping it. Aniki, yeah, the other lady. Kenny Omega's winning. I don't. There's a slight chance they want to protect Moxley, and he did win all those Wrestling Observer awards, but like Kenny Omega and the Elite is the draw. Like I don't think Kenny Omega would set up the match just so he would lose the match. If it's too early for him to lose the belt, and they really care about win-loss records. I mean, Moxley's win-loss record is amazing too. So it can't be El Phantasmo for the Hall of Famer. I was thinking about Dos Santos because like he was recently released by UFC and maybe he wanted to join AEW. Like UFC, they don't pay that much, but you only wrestle like once every 3 months, so it's pretty good. Maybe you want some more fame. Hangman Page is definitely winning. Oh, Orange Cassidy is definitely winning. His win-loss record is flawless. Albeit they like Miro when they want to hype him up, but I don't see Orange Cassidy losing at Revolution. They shouldn't. They should have had like Young Bucks versus Kenny Omega and Page. I don't care if they're opposite sides, but that match was so legendary. They should have done it again at Revolution. That really will have sold the pay per view for me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it. Uh, Even we're gonna do reactions to it somehow. The tag team title match I forgot about. I think Max Caster would win. Uh, Scorpio Sky would be interesting. I don't know. I think it's gonna be ELP. Yeah, that's what. So I'm gonna talk about the stuff regarding who it could be and who I think it isn't. It's definitely not ELP because that's not a Hall of Famer. I I would say it had to be like Hogan or someone big. If they signed Christian, I think I don't know if he has a contract, but he they said they're going to use him for future appearances. I mean, Tony Khan has opened the doors, so the forbidden doors of NJPW, and there's rumors he wants to do it with WWE, but I don't know. I don't see it coming. That's the thing. I can have these things at like 90% prediction, tier 3, especially on uh on my Discord. But like Tony Khan, that's my 90%. Like Meltzer thought like Kenta was going to join NJPW way before, and I think Marty Scurll would be someone who you think it is, but it's not actually going to be it. Um, I don't know if he's allowed to wrestle. Um, I won't be surprised if they did it. Like they don't care about certain legal stuff, certain safety stuff, so they've done it. Um, I wouldn't approve of it though, because of his stuff. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was 18 and it happened to an underage lady when that happened then, but I don't know. I can't. So you're gonna have to tier 3 sub for me to tell you about that one. You're getting really close, but I can't. I can't talk about that one unless you tier 3 sub that one. This is just an advertisement for who I think it'd be, and I can't get any farther with that one. Um, Someone mentioned that to me, and I was like, that's in the tier 3 sub territory though. You can donate anything actually. You can donate 1 bit. I'll tell you, it's fine. It won't be Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga is not a Hall of Famer. I'll tell you that right now. It will not be Tama Tonga. It will not be Tamaloa. Maybe it could be Will Ospreay. It could be Will Ospreay. I would say Will Ospreay is a Hall of Famer. I don't think they would advertise it as a future Hall of Famer. I like Mark Henry. I think his podcast is the best thing ever. But when he wrestled, like people were, I don't think Meltzer ever said he injured people, but like there were always like fans who always said he injured people. He's a Hall of Famer for sure, but like I don't think they would advertise him as a Hall of Famer at a pay-per-view if it was someone. That's like raising the bar this high, and then you give him Mark Henry. I like Mark Henry a lot, though. I think he's very talented. He's very strong. He's a very good podcast. If you want to interview, Mark Henry, sure, why not? Well, the thing is with Bautista is that they said that. I mean, John Moxley said he was going to retire from wrestling too, and then he joined AEW. So you can't rule that out either, even though he said he was speculating. I mean, he's making so much money from acting, doing all this other stuff, doing advertisements, so you can't rule that out. But Bautista, that would be a dark horse. I was suggesting Cena, because he said he can't do it because he has to do stuff in China or Canada for a TV or ad or a movie. But he didn't say which movie. I don't know. But there were rumors he was going to show up at WrestleMania, so I don't know. It has to be Bautista or Cena, like someone that high up in the roster. Yeah. So I was thinking it had to be that. There was a lot of stuff I thought in the beginning, like a couple of days ago, till like my friend told me, like his ideas of who it could have been, and then I nailed it down very, very specifically. I might also have to end the stream in case you actually say who it is. I'm surprised they don't have more fans there. Honestly, Florida doesn't really care at all. They just put everyone in there. They kept adding seats. Honestly, most people don't social distance when they're there anyway, from what I see, when they show it on the camera at least. Unless they have like these 30 people families, which is entirely possible too. But I don't know, I wouldn't have like 30 people sit in the same spot. I was thinking Okada possibly. Is that at the football? I don't know if it's at the football stadium or not. If it's at the football stadium, that might be alright. The other thing is that it's 2 nights, so it could be different. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can hold a lot of people there. Like Javits Center holds like 100,000 people or something. Jacob Javits Center. I wouldn't do it. I care for people, but I'm not them. Yeah, thank goodness WrestleMania's in April, so I can save a month off for a WWE network. Also, like the WWE network's going to Peacock, so it'd be like only $4.99 with ads. So I save like $5. I save $15 not doing it for a month too, so that's good. Uh, Devitt was pretty good. I think what they should do with that, and this is a free scoop. Should I do this? It's a free scoop. Why not? I think they should change titles like right before the Tuesday night shift. That way, people show up on Tuesday night. That's a good question. They'll have the match. I mean, Edge is so popular, you think he would win, but he would have to defend the belt. Albeit he could wrestle like Hulk Hogan style or whatever, or Brock Lesnar style, and not defend all the time. Maybe just shows up on TV, does a promo or something. As a guest referee, you can do that kind of stuff. Also, like, he'll mainly be in Florida, so like it's not like he'll travel, which will help. That's possible too. But for safety reasons, I never figured Roman Reigns would win. I mean, he's like immunocompromised too because of his cancer treatments. It's tricky. I was not a big fan of that elimination chamber, the outcome. I mean, he's definitely gonna do it. He did it last time too. He always does that. He's like Samoa Joe meets AJ Styles, yeah. He also has like a lot of locker room pull. He's basically like Kurt Angle, Undertaker in the Ruthless Aggression era. I did see the Strowman Shane McMahon thing. If you can explain that a little better. I like Strowman's new look. He looks like Batista. They made him look. It's not like looking like Bastion Booger. He looks like Batista now, which helps. Shane McMahon. It'll play the both people's strengths. Like Shane McMahon is either in tag matches or has to do street fights. Maybe they can set up like what they should do with Shane McMahon is set up like the King of the Ring homage where like Kurt Angle suplexed him through belly to belly, suplexed him through glass. I mean he's a stunt double. He's a very good stunt double, like a Cactus Jack and stuff. Strowman's sort of limited in the ring. He's been super pushed, and then the Bray Wyatt feud like ruined him. I guess it helps that Shane McMahon's part of the family, so he'll never leave. Enjoy it, man. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks. Really happy with the thing. Okay, so back to the advertisement. I was thinking Hogan, Cena, Hall of Famer Trump, or Obama. Uh, it could be Okada. I'll be right back. I had like other text too, but I can't like talk about it without ending the screen. I'll talk about the rest. And then I'll get. This will be the end of the tier 3 ad for the AEW World Title thing. So Dalton Castle is also a free agent. I don't know if the hype's there for that. EC3 is sort of a free agent. We all thought he was an Impact, and that was an absolute failure. And then he's challenged the Briscoe brothers in the Briscoes in ROH. And he has a contract with ROH, but what if he signs? I mean, Masvidal was there for a moment too. But what if he signs with AEW? Highly anticipated NXT guy, Hall of Famer. He defined the era of the end of the Dixie era. Can't do Eli Drake, obviously. Dos Santos, because UFC, he doesn't have a contract with UFC. Maybe he mutually got out of that. Dalton Castle, former ROH champ. He feud with Cody, etc. Feud with the Elite. He's familiar with them. Let me see what else. I forgot one. I'll be right back. I think you get someone from Impact like Sammy Callahan, who everyone thought on the Observer, like, what if he was the one who attacked Moxley? I don't know if Cain Velasquez still has a contract, but he's a possibility too if he doesn't. He hasn't been used. He might have a Legends contract, which doesn't do it. Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey probably still has a WWE contract. She's just on hiatus. That's that. What are your thoughts on subscribe?